Listen up.
It's the number one voice of the tri-state. I'm number one. It's Cooking Up 215. So let the show begin.
Turn me up.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and this is Cooking Up 215, where we get you up close and personal with your favorite artists, entrepreneurs, shakers, and move makers. And we got Brooklyn's own Steph G in the building. How you doing, Miss Steph G? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
They call me Smooth.
They call me Steph G.
There we go. That's a nice. I like that. I like that. We cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you in Philly tonight.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You been working though.
Nah, I work very hard.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. You grind for sure.
You have to grind. I feel like that's just what you got to do.
Yeah, and you know what I like about you? Your energy. Your energy.
You know, people say that a lot.
It's different.
They say that. They like to be around my energy.
Yeah, it's like right now we got a lot of women that's popping, but they all like gangsters.
But they don't got this though.
Yeah, but they thugging, like they don't.
Yeah,
wanna,
they thugging.
They
that's
not
true.
giving vibe and energy. They want to give off like they robbing.
Honestly though, I feel like you just gotta be yourself.
There you go.
Like if you a gangster, be a gangster. If you just energy, just give energy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a girly girl, just be a girly girl.
And I feel like you mastered that.
Yeah.
Like you give yourself, and it's like, you know, I do my research and I'm looking, and
I like that.
I can see like from the time you came out to now, it seemed like you definitely more into giving yourself, like even with more natural looks and everything.
Yep.
And I feel like that's tough.
I feel like when you're authentic, people appreciate that more. So that's what I'm about. Just be you.
Was it like a certain point in your career where you came to that decision? Like, let me
Yes, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I felt like at the beginning, I was a little bit more like, all right, you gotta be a certain way.
Barbie doll. You was trying to be a Barbie doll.
Not even a Barbie doll. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I went through like different type of stages.
Okay.
Like, I was like, you know, I'm from Brooklyn, so I feel like when I first came out, I was a little bit more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what I was going through though at the time. So it still kind of fit me.
Like you was feeling a little sluggish?
Yeah, I feel like I was in my aggressive stage, but I feel like now I'm like more in like my soft era. I'm more like, you know, what I want to be, and it's like I just feel comfortable in this stage.
Got you. What was you going through that had you in your thug bag a little bit?
I was just going through a lot of shit with bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like.
You was beefing?
Yeah, it was just dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like I had to say certain shit. I feel like I had to do certain type of music. But once I learned to ignore them, it was just like, all right, just be the happy person you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you feel like, what do you get more of a response from? Do the thug stuff work, or do you feel like this is working better?
I'm gonna give you a very honest opinion on what I've witnessed. When I was doing more of my like aggressive music, I had more guys being like, yo, she's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I had more guy support. But for me, it was like more like, you know, I'm a girl. Yeah. That was me in my more like angry stage. Right. So I feel like that wasn't really me.
So who do you feel like you want to have as your famous? You
rather have the girls. Like I'm a girl's girl, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like I'm a girl's girl. I like to look good. I like to go outside. I like to shake ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to have fun. I'm a fun girl. Gotcha. That's really who I am. So that's really like the crowd that I'm trying to attract. That's what you want. Like the girls.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I noticed like you do a lot of dancing too. Like you bring that same fun energy and you bring that to the stage, and it's like, I feel like that's really different. Like I said, most of the girls is, you know, they gangsters, they thugging. You might get a little twerking. Yeah. But you giving like full routines when you jump on stage.
I'm an artist for real. Like I feel like that's something that's missing in the industry, to be honest. I feel like a lot of girls, they have, you know, like it's like you said, like there's a lot of girls that they bring in their gangster persona, and then you have the girls that's giving the soft era. But it's really about having a lot of other elements that people don't really talk about. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I feel like that's one of the things that set me apart from everybody.
Got you. So where did you get the dancing from? Like when did you know that this is something you had to bring to the stage?
Dancing's been like my passion since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been dancing since I was out the belly type shit.
Like you was a ballerina type shit?
Yeah, I actually did a lot of ballet.
For real?
Yeah. That's like my background is really dancing. So the dancing comes really natural. It's not something that I'm just trying to incorporate in my artistry. It's really just part of me.
Okay. So I heard like your brother is the one that got you into music.
You did your research. I like that.
Listen,
I like that.
Well played.
Yes, my brother Janiel, he started music first. And he was just really like on some shit like, yo, do a verse real quick. And I did the verse, and then it just got really serious. Yeah.
Like, did he help you with the verse, or you just
No, I wrote it
full
myself.
on jumped in the in the
I wrote it
water?
myself.
That's
It was
crazy.
a little whack at the beginning.
You still got it?
Yeah, I think I gotta look through my notes.
I gotta hear that later.
I'm gonna let you listen to it.
See what the first bars was hitting for.
Yeah.
And how did you feel about your music early on? Like, what kept you going?
Honestly, I hate my music.
For real?
Back in the days. But I appreciate it because I feel like I grew from it.
Yeah.
So
Nobody really likes their first couple songs.
I hate it. Like when people play it, I have my girl. She here right there.
Yeah.
She loves this one song called "Back It Up," and I'm just like, bro, like.
You be like, my new shit better than my new shit better.
Yeah, like listen to my new music. I feel like my new music is. I feel like I finally developed into the music that I really want to do.
And next year you're gonna say the new shit better.
No.
It's gonna be like.
I've been through like stages.
Yeah.
And I feel like
you feel like you're here right now.
Yes, I feel like the music that I'm doing now. I feel like I really study it. Like I'm really passionate about this, so I feel like I really studied my sound. I really studied what I want people to perceive me as, and I feel like this is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about your brother? He still doing music?
No.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
He got you in the game and then he
That is
quit.
crazy, but that just shows you how life is. Sometimes people do things.
Right. And where's he at now? Like, do he help you at all with your work, or like he in a
no,
whole
but he
different
supports
life?
me.
He supports
like
you.
100%. So
Right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. So you used to dance. You doing music. And you also an entrepreneur. You got a little entrepreneurial spirit. You started a few businesses. So you had Endless Slush.
I had Endless Slush. I had Endless Memories. Yeah, that was like my event planning business.
Right. Which one did you like more?
So Endless Memories was really like my baby. That's really like something that I could always go back to if I really wanted to.
Right.
That was like doing baby showers, weddings, birthday parties. That was more like event planning. I'm really good at that. Again, I sucked at the beginning, but I learned. Like that's one thing about me. Anything I put my mind to, I'm gonna finesse that. Like yeah. Endless Slush happened because of the pandemic.
Right. A lot of shit was born in the pandemic.
Yes, because honestly, even me rapping came off the pandemic, to be honest.
Right.
I feel like I was always into music. That's one thing about me. Like, I was always into poetry and I was always into music. But me actually taking that step happened during the pandemic. But with Endless Slush, it happened because Endless Memories was starting to go down because people wasn't really, like, doing events.
Because they ain't really,
You know, people was getting,
like that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was in the house.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really do events like that. So then I was like, I got to find a way to make money.
And you did the drinks.
I did the drinks, and that shit went crazy.
And the crazy part, because right now, too, like, so, you know, since we're a cooking show, I'm trying to find some things to incorporate. So I definitely, like, am thinking of having a beverage. But yours is, like, it had alcohol in it, right?
Yeah, of course.
See, yeah, I ain't probably doing alcohol, but it's good to know, like, drinks be popping. I make this popping, like, just a fruit punch with some lemon and all that. Yeah, you know, it's just alcohol free. But that shit be popping. That should be
if you make the right ingredients, it's gonna taste good. People gonna cop it.
You saying what you gotta put some liquor in it, or can you sell it?
No, I honestly like because the thing is I was originally a bartender regardless. Like before I had Endless Memories, I was a bartender.
I heard you used to work at the same club Cardi B used to dance.
Yeah, I used to work in Starlets. I used to work in Lust. Like I'm a hustler. Like I'm gonna find a way to make money.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then being a bartender, what made you like not take that? Like you never took that leap to become a stripper, or a dancer, entertainer.
No, I just felt like, you know, a lot of people they put us all in the same category, no matter what. If you're like in the strip club, they look at us as the same thing. But there is differences, and that was just not a level that I was ready to.
A line you was ready to cross.
Yeah, like that wasn't. It just wasn't for me.
I got you. And you know, part my notes. You know, I got somebody to do research, so they told me that.
I like it though. I love it. I'm loving that right now.
That was kind of what made you want to get like your body done and all that was.
Yes. So so that's definitely something that make me get my body done. So I noticed that the girls that had their body done was making more money than me.
For real? That's a real thing.
That's honestly why I got my body done.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like, I want to make more money too.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to look
investment.
good. It was an investment to me. Like for me, like a lot of people try to say like, oh, I did my body just because I want to look good. No, I did my body because I wanted to make more money.
Yeah.
That's what it was for me. I saw that they was making bank. And I saw that the bitches with their body done, they was the bartenders. The bartenders will make more money than the bottle girls.
Yeah.
And Starlets.
I mean, that's the thing. In New York, I heard that, though. Like, everybody like the bartenders and shit like those.
It was true. It's
they're
true.
The ones.
It's true. So I said, all right, I'm going to get my body done. And it happened exactly how I imagined it. I got my body done. I became a bartender. I got my name up. And I started making way more money.
And you never thought about doing music while you was there, though?
No, I didn't.
You could have.
I didn't, but I was always infatuated with music. That's the funny thing. I just felt like I didn't really have the right people around me to push that narrative.
Right. Yeah. So it was back there, but nobody fed the dream.
Yes, and it's crazy because I used to tell people like, yo, put me in the studio, joking around. I used to be like, put me in the studio, and they used to laugh at me.
See that? And people be saying that shit, though. When people be telling them jokes, you know when somebody says a joke, it's a little truth in every joke.
Yes, it was a joke, but I was dead ass.
You did shit.
I was dead ass. Like, put me in the studio.
And
I'm
they
trying to tell
laughing at
y'all.
you and shit.
Yes.
And look at you now. Popping out on them.
Yes.
Killing them, fucking them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
I always
crazy.
bring up this story. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, and the crazy part, too, even like you being a bartender at the same club Cardi B was dancing at, and to see where she went.
Yeah, that definitely brought some hope, for sure.
Yeah, like that give you motivation to like
of course.
Show you where you could take it. Because even then, I'm sure a lot of people ain't really know Cardi was going to be Cardi B. Like,
no, and you know what's one thing that I always remember that she said, she was like, it's all right. Y'all gonna see. And that's exactly how I be feeling. Because it's like, you can never doubt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know. Like, if you put hard work and dedication, you gonna get what you gotta get.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. And I say that too. Like, the way the world is now, you cannot downplay anybody.
Nobody. It could be somebody you think is whack.
Yeah.
But if they got the right budget, if they got the right people behind them.
If they got the right drive. They
the
can
right
have
drive
no
too.
budget. They can have no team. But they don't quit and they just keep on going.
Anything could go viral.
That shit could, and now they up. And next thing you know, you Lil Yachty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I'm very big on treating everybody with respect, because I feel like you just don't know who's gonna be who. That's a fact. Tomorrow.
And it is crazy because you still get people that be fronting out here. Like, even the dudes that be up there now, it's like, I be looking at niggas like, you know, like, let's say your Jay-Z's or something like that. Drake came in the game way after most of these dudes. It's safe to say Drake is above damn near everybody.
He's a GOAT.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm sure some of you niggas used to hate on Drake or look at him like, young boy, like, leave me alone.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Even
why
he said
you
he tried to
can't
get a deal
treat
like
people.
Rock. Yeah.
So you could be up tomorrow. So you could be up today and down tomorrow. So you really have to, like, treat people with respect, because you just don't know. You might need that person tomorrow. Feel me?
You know what I'm saying? You'd have treated him right, he'd have give you a feature that'll change your whole life up. And you was shitting on him because he was light skinned. Shit happens. Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's the world we live in. And so, you said, so after the pandemic, you just, focused on music and let the businesses go?
Yes. And you know, like, I really wanted to find somebody to take over my business, because I felt like I worked so hard for my business. Like my boy right here. I did all his baby shower, his gender reveal, everything. And it's like, now he see me as an artist, and it's like, damn, it's crazy, because I really worked hard for my business. Right. But I didn't want to just give it to anybody that I felt like wasn't going to fulfill what my business needed.
Why you feel like you couldn't do both?
Because it's like, I'm very lit in my city.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we in Philly right now, but in New York, like, people know who I am. It's like Steph G, you know what I'm saying? It's like cameras everywhere. I just felt like I couldn't really go to a party and be breaking down shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wish I had a team. I wish I could just set up, you know, like the whole party, and then I could just have a team that could go break down.
And they go do everything.
I didn't have that at the moment. So I felt like it kind of like my cloud just went a little down in that aspect. In that area. But I feel like, you know, people respect my name enough where if I did have a team, I probably could bring it back up. Yeah. And
that's the thing. As much as we always believe, like, when you stop something, it's dead. But if you resuscitate and put enough energy into it, you could bring anything back.
I still have people emailing me. Yeah. To this day, they're like, yo, are you still doing event planning? I'm like, I can't. Like,
and then you got a name, too. So it's like, that should probably really, you know what I mean? Exactly. They're going to want to do it just because it's like, you might have to change the name to, like, Steph G.
I could change the name if I want to.
You know what I'm saying? Just because it's Steph G, they going
honestly though, I'm really focused on music.
Yeah, you put it all into it.
Yeah, like I'm going 100%. I feel like for you to really make it somewhere, like I know a lot of people be like you have to have different hustles, but if you really, really want to make it, you have to put your full energy in one thing.
That's a fact.
I live by that.
No, that's a fact. I think that was something like a lesson I really had to learn because I think I'd be impatient with things. So if something don't happen fast enough, I used to pick up something else, or I find myself like trying to do 3 things at once. And yeah, you really can't.
You have to put your full energy on one thing.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So when it comes to the music, and you say you working hard, like how often you go to the studio?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm very one of those people where it's like I'm more of quality over quantity.
Right.
Like I know a lot of artists just be in the studio all day, just record until they find. I'm more of a like I really like to work, and I like when I go to the studio, I like to make sure that when I'm going to the studio, I'm recording a couple hits. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those people that's just gonna be there all night. Just
no, fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like when I go to the studio, I'm like, all right.
You know what you're doing when you go in there. Yeah, you got a plan.
I have a plan. I'm very strategic with everything. So I don't be in the studio 5-6 times a week. I probably be in the studio 2-3 times a month. Okay. But when I go to the studio,
it's work.
Yeah, like it's like I got shit laid out.
Right. I seen you've been doing like some freestyles like crazy. You did the block joint. What is it called? Block what?
From my block? I did a couple of them with them already. Those my guys.
And how did those like play a part? Like, did you see a big jump?
No, because it's a whole different platform. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you could only show your platform. Like this is your platform, right? Like I have 260K followers. I can only show my 260K followers, but when I go on a different platform, now it's a whole different platform. Now I'm going to a different audience. Right. So, I make sure that every time I go on a different platform, I'm showing them my best because it's like, all right, y'all have probably never seen me before. You know what I'm saying? So now I need y'all to see who the fuck Steph G is.
Yeah. I be trying to explain that though. And dudes, like some artists, like you get some people, even older cats, and they be talking about like they could do it on their own platform. And I'm like,
you need platforms. You need platforms. You need DJs. You need your city to support you. Like, I don't want anybody ever thinking that you could do it on your own because, yes, I'm not saying you can't do it on your own, but it just feels so much better when you have extra support. Why not have a different audience?
You gotta spread your name as much as you can. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got, it's like a speakerphone. You got this speakerphone right here. That's one speakerphone. Another platform is another speakerphone. Yep. You should be on every speakerphone you could get on.
I agree.
But some dudes be acting real funny with the money type shit.
Yeah, a lot of people like to say, oh, I did this on my own or whatever. But let's be for real. The biggest people that's lit right now, they didn't do that on their own. Yeah. They all over.
And I don't even look at it like it take from you doing it on your, like it's still you, but it's like it's okay to, I guess because some people feel like when they go somewhere else, they shine a light on that place too. But I look at it like, it's an exchange. Like we sharing it. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like you gonna be introduced to my platform and I'm gonna be introduced to yours. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? We killing 2 birds at once. There's no need to just be focused on one. Like
a lot of people like to gatekeep, I guess. But I don't know. I never ever in my life even thought of that. When you said that, that's crazy because that's true. People do be thinking like that. Listen, but I don't think at the end of the day, no offense, but I think about myself too. Like it's like his platform never seen me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me go on this platform. Let me shine my light. Let's see if I'm gonna gain, even if it's 10 fans, I'm gonna gain some fans.
That's the way you're supposed to see it though. Yeah. You gotta see you're winning it. They always looking at it like, oh, what you getting? Like it's like pocket counting. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pocket watching. Oh, you gonna get too much, but you getting something too. Like you don't know what I'm gonna get. First off, we don't know what either one of us gonna get. We know we're gonna get a little something. Yeah, that's all that should matter.
It don't matter if it's 2 fans, 5 fans, 10
long
fans,
as you build
100 fans, exactly.
That's a fact. So have you dealt with any, like, especially being a female, have you dealt with any hate, like, building a name?
Every day. Like, that's normal, but that's normal. Like, I don't like to talk about that too much because that's just what it is. As a girl, girls are very catty, they're very competitive, and sometimes I feel like the hate don't even be, like, personal. Yeah. I think it's just more like a friendly competition type of thing. know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what
like
it is.
a way to motivate each other type shit?
It's just friendly competition. Like, everybody want to be the best.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody want to be the best. But at the end of the day, I got to show you I'm the best.
Facts.
So,
Cause New York, y'all got a couple, some
New
good
York
joints
is on
coming
fire.
out. Yeah.
New York is on fire. So I just feel like you just got to work hard. Just got to do you. Just be different.
Y'all don't be thinking about teaming up, working.
Me personally,
yeah.
I would team up with everybody in New York. Me. That's me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me, but I don't feel like everybody's like that in New York. I feel like people feel like what you just said, like, oh, I'm gonna give her too much clout. I can't give no shine light on her because now they're gonna start looking at her. I don't think like that.
Well, I don't know why people think like
That's
that.
That's just girls though. That's girls.
That's not just girls.
It's probably not just girls. I'm just speaking for what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. But dudes act like that too, and you'd be surprised. Especially like, I feel like I could tell like you got a good heart, good energy.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't even think like that to even consider it. Yep. So when you start receiving that, you be like, damn.
It feels weird. It's
like, that shit is weird.
Yeah, but then it's like you also gotta play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how you're gonna act, then I guess that's how we gonna act. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you have to just match energy.
Match energy?
Yeah, I don't like to match energy. I'm pure, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come outside, like, it's like, let's work.
Yeah.
We could share, you know what I'm saying? We could get each other's fans or whatever. Right. But everybody don't think like that, and sometimes you just have to match the energy to play the game.
I don't know. I'm about to be on some shit.
You have to.
I'll be on some laid back shit. I'm about to, like, you know.
You have to. Sometimes, if they gonna gatekeep, you gotta gatekeep too. Yeah. Even though, you know.
See, I ain't even gonna gatekeep. But I do feel like I might just hit the shit on some niggas. Like, I be trying to keep it cool, but it's like, if y'all gonna keep acting how y'all acting, I'm gonna make you feel it type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw this work in your face. Like, you gonna see how crazy this
you
run
gotta,
is.
you know, sometimes it's just, you gotta play the game. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Stun on them. Yeah. Just go hard and stun on them. And so, your mom always believed you would be a star.
Yes, my mom since little, she always was just like, you gotta have money. She's like, you gotta have money. Like, the type of person you are, like, you gotta have money. Yeah, she's like, she always knew I was a star, especially like when it came to like dancing or whatever. Like, you know, I always had like, I was always like somebody that was organizing stuff, if that makes sense. Like, I'm the type of person that I will organize like group trips. I'm organizing parties. I'm organizing events. So that's why when it comes to like my artistry, like, I'm always good at organizing my videos. I'm organized. I'm creative. Like, it just falls right in.
So you like orchestrate everything.
Yeah, I don't like to orchestrate everything, but I'm very organized when it comes to stuff like that. I like for stuff to look a certain way.
Is that a female thing or that's just like a you thing?
It's not a female thing because a lot of females don't do what I do. On that? Yeah, like, I get a lot of compliments with like my creativity. Yeah. And like the way I put stuff together. So that's how I know that a lot of girls is not doing that, because if y'all keep telling me that, it's like, obviously y'all not seeing that.
Facts.
Yeah, so.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And then like a lot of your looks is like, I guess they match your personality in a sense.
Like bubbly?
Yeah, like you not scared to, like, right now you got the red hair, you know what I mean?
I'm very bold.
Face. Yeah, you bold, but it's a good look though. It's a real good look. Like, you stand out. Like, automatically you're gonna see you when you walking around. I
feel like as an artist you have to stand out.
Okay.
You can't be boring. Like,
it's a conscious decision?
Honestly, like with my brand, this is part of my branding. Like, my red hair is part of my branding.
Okay, yeah, there you
I feel like when I step outside with my red hair, like, everybody's like, who's that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I have my black hair, it's cool.
Right.
People still want to know who I am, but it's not like with the red hair. So I feel like you have to find something that makes you stand out.
Because that's why I asked that too, because it's definitely this thing where you gotta find a way to make yourself stand out, even like with social media. So it's like me, myself, like, I'm a laid back dude, so I'm not doing dances and all the crazy shit.
So what are you doing in social media?
That's the thing. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, you know, I just give me as I am, but it's like, I guess it is a thing where you have to make a conscious decision to choose to, like, be a certain way in a sense to give them a little more, to make them want to check you out in a sense.
I feel like it goes back to just being who you are. I feel like once I started just being me and actually talking to the people and showing them how I think, people like me more.
Was it hard?
Was it hard?
To like share, like to get at people?
It was.
Yeah.
It was, because I was just too conscious about what people would think about me. Now, I don't give a fuck what people think about me, to be honest.
And how you get over that? Like, how do you get around that?
I can't even tell you that, to be honest. I can't sit here and tell you what I did for that, but it was just one day I just said, fuck this. I don't care. Like, I want fans to love me for who I really am.
Right.
And I feel like once I started doing that, and once I just started talking to the people, and once I started doing the dumb shit that I be doing in my house, and I started putting more on camera,
right.
It was like, fuck it. The real fans is gonna stay. That's how I felt. Like, even if I lose some fans, y'all don't like me, that's cool. But now I got the people that really fuck with me, and I feel like that's what you really need.
That's what you want.
Yeah, like I need those type of fans. I need the people to like me for who I am.
Nah, that's a fact. And I asked because it's like, that is something like, you want to be in this shit. The best way to do it is building that personal brand and giving the people you. Because that's, if they love you, they going to love everything you do.
I always say that. Personality comes first, music comes after.
Exactly. So it's like, you got to find
They got to love you first.
That's a fact. It's just about being comfortable. I ain't used to like whipping the camera out and like, yeah.
I know, it's not easy. I ain't gonna lie. It used to be weird for me to just be on live.
Yeah.
Even live, I'm like, what am I saying on live? Like, it's like, I'm just here talking to a camera. But you get used to it. Like, it's like, I'm still not honestly fully, like...
all the way used to it?
On live, no. I'm still not fully comfortable, but I'm learning.
Yeah, because it's like, it's part of the process. Like, it's like no way around it. Like, yeah, we got far without doing a lot of shit, but it's like, I feel like it's necessary. If you want to do anything to that next level, you gotta...
You gotta let loose.
Yeah.
You gotta let loose. But you gotta also find a way to not do too much neither. Because I feel like sometimes, you know how it is in the internet.
People be doing too much.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you gotta know when to like,
yeah.
All right, y'all got enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Save a little something.
You gotta save a little something for later on.
Got you. All right, well, you ready to get into this food?
I'm ready.
Listen, man, you already know who it is. Your boy Smooth, Steph G, cooking at 215, and we'll be right back. Let's go.
It's our favorite part of the show. That's your favorite?
Yes, sir.
Ah, chef, what you got cooking? You already know.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and it is my favorite part of the show. Time to get into that food. And you already know I got Miss Steph G in the building.
We outside.
Listen, man, if you're a fan of the show, then you already know my guy, Chef G, baby. What's up, G, baby?
What's up, my
Wait,
boy?
his name is G too? Hold on.
Hey,
I'm the only G, though.
No, I don't know. I'm saying,
Nah, go ahead.
we one of the same. Hey, y'all know why I'm here. Chef B in the building. Big flavor, goofy food.
What's up?
Let me see. Let me walk out down the street real quick. So underneath, we got an orange marmalade puree. We got a trout dish, and it's parallel with some grilled broccoli. And on top of that trout is some artichoke spinach butter. And I definitely suggest that you squeeze that roasted lemon right on top of that, because that citrus is going to give you exactly what you need. Exactly.
Okay.
See, see, that's why we both G.
Yeah, that's why we G's.
You understand? You feel me? We here for. Y'all know where to find me. You feel me? Chef Bay, wherever y'all need me. Valentine's Day coming up, so get them tickets. And you feel me? Them 2-for-1 deals they on and popping, real intimate. And definitely ask about our overnight stay packages. We got those too. Ain't nowhere else but to do it. Best podcast in the video. You know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you feeling, Steph? How's it looking?
I'm feeling good. I want to taste this because he was talking his hot shit. So now
we gotta see, right?
Like,
is that time?
we got to taste this.
Listen, Steph ready. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I know G did his thing, so you already know it's time to get to that. It's your boy Smooth, Steph G, Chef Bay. Let's get back to the show. Let's go. Wow. You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and we right back at it. We still here, Miss Steph G.
Yep.
Listen, man, my guy Chef Bay, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
G baby
did his thing.
blessed me. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna take this shot before we get into this food, though. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers to him, because he did his thing.
Shout out
It
Chef
smells so
G.
good.
That's so smooth. You like that?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
It tastes real good, real smooth.
But tequila better.
I fuck with tequila, but I fuck with bamboo.
You fuck with that joint, right?
No, you gotta squeeze this.
Oh, I gotta hit it with the lemon first.
Yeah, you gotta hit it with the lemon real quick. You feel me?
That lemon. So,
lemon always makes everything
little
better.
Drizzle. Oh, drizzle. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're gonna put a little spinach on that thing. And I normally start with the veggies, but the fish was just...
Nah, the fish is looking really good.
It was calling me. Okay. I like that. That's different. Fucking with it. And the lemon do. You know what I mean? The lemon do.
I fucked with this.
The lemon definitely gave it a little touch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let me see what this puree. I don't even know what a puree is, but.
What type of puree is this?
What type of puree is this, Jay? Orange marmalade. There we go. Orange marmalade.
I actually fuck with this OD.
They do.
I never had this before.
Yeah, man.
This was really good.
That work. That work. You know, niggas don't be trying on,
I like to stick to what I know.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I mean?
We don't get into too much, but.
Yeah, but this was really good.
The broccoli, yeah. Ew, the broccoli here. See, I ain't got no knife, so I ain't really try, you know what I mean? But the broccoli doing the thing.
These are tomatoes for me. They're real good.
Tomatoes. I'm a garlic boy too, so I made a tomato with the garlic. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Do you cook?
Of course. I feel like every woman should know how to cook.
Do every woman know
You're not
how?
a woman if you don't know how to cook.
Do they know how?
Not every woman, but I feel like every woman should know how to cook.
Okay.
Just for yourself too. Like, you don't want to be outside just eating outside food all day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know how to cook.
What's your specialty?
I feel like my specialty is it's very simple, but my specialty is probably like baked chicken. I make some banging ass baked ziti. My mac and cheese, everybody love my mac and cheese.
For real?
Yes.
What's your ethnicity? What are you?
Yeah, I'm Dominican. I can't make mac and cheese.
Right.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
Imagine. I get
Nah, but I don't make my mac and cheese. Like, I make my mac and cheese like baked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I do it how people like it.
And see, cause the thing is, like when I get all, the rest of my Dominican brothers in this joint, or my other Spanish sisters and shit, they be hitting me with the rice and beans all the time.
Now you know what it is. I'm Dominican, but I'm around Haitians all day. I'm around Jamaicans all day.
For real?
So it's a little different for me. Like, that's the type of food that I'm used to eating. So I learned how to cook like them. But I could cook some good Spanish food too.
Okay.
Cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's Dominican. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta know how to cook that way too.
Yeah.
I know how to cook all types of ways.
I had somebody here and I was like, "What you like?" I'm like, "What's your favorite food?" They was like, "Rice and beans." I'm like, "What you know how to cook?" Rice and beans. They called it something else though. I can't even think of what it was called, but.
Arroz, habichuela, y carne.
That's a long version.
Nah, but my favorite food, I would say I love me some Jamaican oxtails.
For real?
Yeah. My ideal plate, I would say, is Haitian griot. Right? I love griot. Haitian griot with some Jamaican oxtails. Probably, I'm going to say Spanish rice. I like Spanish rice better. And then some American mac and cheese.
Now, when it comes to the oxtails, right? Because I feel like this has been a thing. Like oxtails always been a shit in Philly. Like, Jamaican food.
Yeah.
The chicks, it's like, if you got a chick, you can't go wrong with getting her a little oxtail plate.
You gotta do that right.
You know what I mean? You do that, you in. Like, even if you don't take her out, get the oxtail, you good. But it's like, damn, do y'all get burnt out on the oxtail? Like, this shit is...
Oxtail, honestly, I feel like oxtails is the hardest thing to make.
Do you get burnt out on it, though? Like, can it drive you crazy? Like, can you eat oxtail every day type shit?
No, I don't think I can eat it all day.
Not all day. Girls be acting like they
I can eat it like 5 times out of 7 times a week, though.
God damn, that's crazy.
I love oxtails. I love oxtails.
Yo, 5 out of 7 is
I
good
love,
shit.
especially the Jamaican way.
Yeah, that's what we talking Jamaican.
That's what I
Jamaican.
like. I remember the first time I tried it, I didn't even like it like that.
Yo, I can't do like.
And now it's like I'm obsessed.
Bro,
I'm so obsessed.
My wife, like, she be on oxtail so crazy.
I love it.
I'm done with oxtail. Like,
For
she
real?
get oxtail.
What are you?
I'm going with like jerk chicken. I don't know.
I love jerk chicken too, though.
I've been getting jerk chicken. I might get some curry goat, but I'm getting everything but oxtail. Because we used to get that shit like literally, like it was religiously on weekends, and I cook it too. So I know how to cook oxtail, but I make it like African. So like
you make it African style?
My grandpa's
What's the
African.
difference?
The difference when you make it like African style is like more like oxtail soup. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't make it as
it's
sweet?
more soupy, but I still like thicken it up. But it's more soupy when I make it versus like how they do it over the rice and peas and all that. Like they should just.
So you make it as a soup?
It just be different. I kind of do it how they do it now because she like it like that. But it starts out like a soup. So you know what I mean? Like it's normally
so it's not thick.
Thinner.
Like,
it's normally thinner.
So it's like more watery.
That's how.
Yeah, I don't like no watery. I need my oxtails nice and thick, sweet, caramelized. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the Jamaican way. Yeah. I don't know what the African way is, to be honest. I've been very eager to try African food the right way because I went to one African spot and it was trash.
Yeah, you gotta go to a good.
It was
we
trash.
Got a couple good joints though. Philly got like literally where we at. So we in West, like Southwest, right there. Southwest, like.
No, I've been hearing the African food is very good.
Yeah,
but I haven't got that experience.
You gotta get that.
So it's better than Jamaican?
I would rather order African than order Jamaican.
Really?
Me. Cause I'm like that though.
Okay, so you know I need to be put onto the right African spots.
Like you ain't never had no cassava leaf?
I never had proper African food, and I've been hearing about African food. I hear it all the time. They're so amazing, but I would not put African food before Jamaican food as of right now. So I need somebody to put me on.
You know the thing is, so like the Jamaican food for me is still like Americanized. Whereas though when
Jamaican?
you get, like so when you eating oxtail, you getting what? Mac and cheese, candy yams.
I don't like Jamaican mac and cheese. Y'all can keep that.
I don't think nobody like
Y'all can take that mac and cheese.
They don't never do it right, but I think they just know that the oxtail's so good. They be like, man, just get them this nut ass mac and cheese, just on some shit, like you know what I mean? Just to fill the platter up, they just be like, fuck it, cause they be like, yo, why this drink wrong every time? It's only a couple spots they know how to make it, like Kingston. We got a joint called Kingston, and they got different kind of mac and cheese. They shit different, like it's actually cheesy. You know what I mean?
So it's not dry and shit.
Yeah, because the Jamaican joints be dry, like big ass noodles.
It just has a weird taste. It just feels like they don't try. I feel like they don't give a fuck, like you said. Like,
they don't give a fuck. They got the oxtail, so they be like, man, fuck that, just throw that together.
And the jerk chicken real good, and their curry and all that. That should be mad good.
The Africans though,
I gotta be put on. I need the right spots for African food. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to tell you. Next time you come back to the city, we're gonna have African. That's what we gonna do.
Okay.
We gonna get some African food, cause. Man,
we should do a whole
like you ain't never had no
African
fufu and shit, like yeah, man.
I have none of that. I always see it on TikTok. I want to try it so bad.
The fufu with the,
but I want to try it from the right people. Cause I had it one time and it was so horrible. But yeah, I remember I was with a guy and he was like, "Why you want to try African food so bad?" I'm like, "Yo, I heard it's mad good. Like, you know, I'm getting into TikTok or whatever." Mm-hmm. And I went to an African food spot that I did my little research on, and it was just bad.
What did you get?
But I have a lot of friends that like African food is it. So I know African food is good.
What did you get from the restaurant though? Like what did you order?
It was some rice with some sauce, and I think they had like goat or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, you gotta get the.
But I know African food is lit, so put me on to those.
The goosey.
I want to try whatever that. Yeah, you know when you
dip it, whatever with the tilapia.
I know it's going hit. I know.
It's like Jamaican food be good, right? But it's like African food is like real.
I know African food.
It's distinct. Like everybody can eat Jamaican, everybody can't eat African, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different.
But do you have to go to the right places for African food?
Yeah, you definitely like everything. You gotta go to the right places because there's some trash Jamaican places
There's
too.
definitely a lot of trash Jamaican.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, see, we lucky West Philly. Top Taste is like really, honestly, like they name is Top Taste, and they really got like the Top Taste. That's like one of the best Jamaican joints in the city.
Top Taste.
Top Taste, and everybody will tell you that too. That's the crazy part. Like you ask somebody, they be like, Top Taste is the best joint.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wish I knew that.
Yeah, it's in West, so it's a good joint. But
I definitely want to be put on some better African food. Because when I go out there, I want to make sure, you know, like I know what the fuck I'm eating.
What you gonna go to Africa?
I definitely want to go to Africa for sure.
I want to go to Africa too. I've never been.
You never been there? And you love African food? I would expect you to be out there.
Cause you know the planes, bro. Like $1,500 for a ticket is crazy.
It's worth
I
it
could
though.
have bought a car, like, you know
Because the
what I mean?
pictures be beautiful, the videos be beautiful that I see. Africa is one of those places.
Now
Like,
listen, it might be a rumble between DR and Africa.
you been to DR?
I've been to DR.
All right, what you did in DR?
I like DR.
All right, but what you did in DR for real though?
What I do in DR?
Like,
Did
get
everything.
deep. What you
on
did
the,
in DR?
on the boats. Oh, you saying like, did I mean, go
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
room and all
yeah.
that?
Did you get
it was
women
me,
in
me and
DR?
wifey, we was chilling. We was chilling.
Okay.
We had family with us too.
Okay.
Not, like,
So
her
it was
sister
more
and
like
her-
a
her
family.
boyfriend.
Okay.
No, it was just like two couples type shit.
Okay.
And we was chilling, like, you know what I mean?
I want to know
We
it
ain't
all.
go crazy. we ain't go crazy. And it was different though, cause also I expected it to be like more out and around, but it wasn't like that. I don't know if it was cause where I stayed at.
Where you say that?
So I was like not too far off of Punta Cana, but I
so you was
wasn't
more in the
directly at
tourist
Punta
spot.
Cana. Yeah, so it was like I stayed in the. I think was we at the Royals and joint. I don't know which one we was in.
But
I
you
think
was
that's
still
the one
in
though.
that area?
We wasn't far from it, so we went to like I guess it's like a club joint where like all the clubs and like this one little parking lot. They call it like the movie theater or some shit like that.
But it was still like considered like the tourist spot.
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
good. But we did shit where, got the boat, did all that type shit.
Yeah.
It was cool. We was definitely there for like 5-6 days. $5.
Did you feel like you get the real experience though? Because I feel like when you go to DR, I feel like you have to go with somebody that's really from there.
Yeah, I definitely, and that's why I was salty, because it's crazy. Like, I really got like DR folks, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like my Dominicans fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like my man Chico live in DR, but I
That's
didn't
a
even get to
Dominican
hit
ass
Chico
name.
up, like, you know what I mean? Chico really, he really that, like, Chico owned the poppy
Yeah.
store, so that's how I met Chico. But it was like me and Chico really just hang out and shit, like we could go to the hookah spots, like the nigga used to take me, in Philly, and you know how they got the bodegas and shit in like
Yeah.
New York? That's what we call our poppy stores, just poppy stores.
I ain't
they
gonna
would
lie,
close
Philly reminds me of New York.
It pretty same shit, but they closed the gate right at the bodega. We call it.
What do you mean they close the date?
The gate, like you know how
Like
they shut
randomly?
it down, like they shut, like you shutting down.
Yeah.
They closed the poppy store, and there was a party in the basement.
Oh yeah, that's some New York shit.
That's some New York shit. I'm like, yo, because us Philly niggas though, we don't be knowing shit like that. We don't be getting shit like that. So
For
it was like
real?
you gotta know a poppy to really be able to get in. Like,
You gotta know them.
yeah, and I'm talking, they was bad though. I'm like, yo, this
The
shit
girls?
crazy. Oh my god. I'm like, yo, that's why I said between DRs and like real Africans, they gonna have to fight it out, cause it be like baddies on both ends of
Oh,
the
so
spectrum.
you feel like it's between Africans and Dominicans?
Yeah.
You feel like
They
that's
some nice- it's some
that's
nice-
like the top battle. They gotta hit it.
Like African, Dominicans,
So you feel like African and Dominicans is the top baddies?
they some bad Johns.
Y'all heard that?
Like they be pretty
African
in the face, slim in the
versus
waist,
DR.
but round downtown,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They definitely be
Crazy.
having the bodies. Like they just
Yeah.
born with that shit. I'm like,
I don't
what
know
the
that shit. That shit crazy work. I'm like, yo,
fuck? That is crazy, especially the Africans though.
that's see
Their bodies
Africans
be
right.
crazy.
African chicks, that shit just like ain't no gauge to it. Like
It's
waist,
nothing.
waist could be this small, joint be like this. Like Dominicans though, like Dominicans is like everything's always proportionate. Like it's always
yeah.
considered to her body. But Africans, you be like, yo,
I
that's
know,
not your
Africans are
ass. Like your
different.
ass don't match your top at all.
And they
like,
don't
she
match-
like,
and they be
this
natural.
big and be like
And they
this
be
down
natural.
here. Yeah, that shit, cause that's the fufu. They eating that fufu.
So, where's
that
the
shit like
fufu
all
at? I need
starch.
some fufu. What
That
the
shit like
fuck is the
ground, it like
fufu at?
grounded up potatoes. So they eating all starch
The
all the
fufu
time.
is that
the round potato
yes,
we looking
I
shit.
need that. I need
The
that.
fufu crazy. We don't
Nah,
want
I'm
that.
lying, I don't
you
need that.
already yeah.
I don't
chill,
need
chill. Don't do too much. Like,
Nah,
get
but
real off
the
fufu.
African ladies be so fucking beautiful.
Yeah, no
I ain't
lie.
gonna lie. I be on Instagram stalking them.
Yeah, and Instagram be killing you too. Instagram had you ready to book a flight right now. Like,
Yo, it's like, what the fuck? How y'all so perfect?
this should be crazy.
And they be natural. It's not even no surgery, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like, y'all look good as fuck.
But Dominicans got all nice little natural joints too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
For
it's like,
sure.
I guess it depends on your preference, but those are definitely they the ones.
So we going head to head with Dominicans and
and
Africans.
Africans, yeah.
Who y'all
It's
got?
like it used to be when you was young, you just thought it was Puerto Ricans.
Yep,
Because you used
they
to
was
put
popular.
everything right in the same bracket.
Everybody
though.
wanted a Puerto Rican back in the days.
See, I think we just didn't know it was different. Like, you know what I mean? If you spoke Spanish and you was like yourself,
you just automatically thought you was Puerto Rican.
She was Puerto Rican to me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, mommy.
But you know what? I feel like not right now. We're in a space where it's like people are just a little bit more open-minded. Like, it's not just Puerto Ricans. Like, there's so many countries that have beautiful women.
No, facts. And, you know, and the crazy part, you know, they be having that argument about, like, black. Like, so, like, Dominicans, everybody originate from Africa in a sense. Like, we all got a little black in us in a sense.
I kind of agree, though.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I agree.
You agree?
Like, if you really look at it, like, we all have certain things from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the body type, the hair, you know, like, the skin complexion. Yeah,
so, because, like, it's like...
It still goes down to that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, well, you know, I used to have a curly top. So, when I had my, like, before I was bald. Like,
you had curly hair?
I had a curly top. And it was, like, a little long. But they, you know, they used to think I was Dominican. Like, yo, you Dominican?
You could be Dominican.
And
I can
like,
see that.
Nah, but so it's like, you know, you got your dark, you know, your brown skin Dominicans and shit. That's why I said they fuck with me. But it's this dude here. He a well-known actor too, and he was like just always this debate where like people be like, yo, I thought you was black, cause he Dominican, but he like, bro, first I'm black first. He like, yeah,
he was
I'm Dominican,
but he said he black
first, cause he like, we all black. Like he like, when slaves was, you know, getting transported, nigga, just some got dropped off over, you know, DR, and then the rest got sent over here. So I'm still of the same descent. You know what I'm saying? We tan a little different. We speak different languages based on where we from. But at the end of the day, we all from the same shit.
It always goes back to the same thing.
That's what it comes down to.
Like, it's so many people that I see, and it's like you can't tell what they are.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? So it's like...
we are the same shit. If you ain't Caucasian...
I feel like it just goes down to how people feel. Some people don't feel like that. Some people don't. It's like it's never gonna be a win-win situation with that conversation.
Because you get some people that battle that shit though. Like
all right. So how I feel about the situation is like you say you're not as a Dominican. You say you're not. They be like you are. You say you are. They say you're not. So it's like you can't really speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
Drake shit.
Yeah, it's like you can't. You're never gonna win.
First I'm here and I'm not black enough, and now I'm not.
Yeah. So it's like you can't debate on that. Just gotta let it be.
It's one of them things. So, as a woman in this industry, right, fairly attractive, I must say, you know what I'm saying? How do you deal with, like, the men in the industry? How do you navigate?
It's not easy. I feel like, you know, people feel like when you're attractive, they feel like it's just easier, you know what I'm saying? But
like it get handed to you easier?
But it's not, because at the end of the day, when you're attractive, it's not like I'm here to work. You know what I'm saying? It's more like, all right, let me hit you up, let me text you, let me see what I could get out of you first. Then maybe we could work. Versus, you're not as attractive to me, let's just work.
Right.
So it's really a difference. And people are like, oh, what's the problem with being attractive? Y'all don't understand. Like, we have it hard, too, because it's like, we can't just work with y'all. Like, I don't want to suck your dick. Like, I want to get a verse in. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I just want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be the pass-around industry bitch that everybody is. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really be here and work because I know I'm fire. You know what I'm saying? I know I could get somewhere. But they don't be trying to hear that.
Right. How you get around it though? Like, so
I don't get around with it. I don't.
You don't?
No, that's why I feel like if I was probably more of a hoe, I probably would be further in my career. Just honestly speaking. So right, I think men, we always think this shit like damn, like life easy for a girl. They always think it's easy. Like, you know she complaining about being pretty. It's not about that.
I mean, because I think the thing is like, I guess it depends on what type of girl you are. Because some women willing to say fucking and just do what they gotta do. Yeah,
because if you got looks, a lot of girls be like, I'm gonna use my looks and I'm gonna get to the top. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is that I'm not like that.
You're not that type of girl.
Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of like, not that it holds me back, because I'm okay with the the way that I am, but it's like, you know,
it's just one
I'm not gonna move as fast as I know I could if I was using that.
But and the crazy part, so I guess that's like the same equivalent for like being those boys on Instagram that just be doing the most. Like you got niggas who be like showing all the money or just doing a bunch of extra shit sometimes. And they be like, I'm not one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, damn, if I was one of you niggas,
I'm not saying I'm not one of those girls, but sometimes I'm gonna want to shake my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it ain't shaking your ass though.
I'm gonna do certain things to get attention. That's what social media is about. You want to get views.
Yeah.
You want to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta do certain shit, but when it comes down to the real shit, when it comes down to like, all right, I want to fuck with the niggas that's really lit in my city.
Right.
I want to fuck with niggas that, you know, is really lit, period. I'm not doing the most to do that.
Not crossing that line.
I'm not crossing the line, so it's like sometimes, it's like when you don't cross the line, you never hear from them again. Ever.
Yeah,
and that happens to me a lot of times. Like, it's a lot of guys that, you know, they up there and they see me, they're like, yo, you know, they try to talk to me and they hit me on some flirty shit. You know, sometimes I play the game a little bit. But once you stop playing the game and once you're not giving them nothing, you never hear from them again.
Damn.
It's real shit.
Yeah,
and it's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that'll definitely make the road a little harder too.
It makes it definitely harder, but once you make it, it's like, now, all right, now I'm here.
Nothing.
Now you can't even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even touch me. So I'm okay with that.
Now I'm here. You know you can't fuck with me.
You can't fuck with me at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like...
Ain't no spinning the block
at all.
That's real shit, though. And then, as a female, too, being a rapper, like, you dating and shit like that?
Yeah, I date.
You do that?
I date, but I'm really focused on my music. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my music is my number one love. So if you can't understand my lifestyle, it's like, it's not gonna work.
Do you meet niggas who want to date because of your lifestyle or because you
Well, number one, I don't date rappers.
You don't?
No. At all. A lot of people feel like I should because they understand the lifestyle a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I don't like the lifestyle.
Sound real hypocritical right
I do sound a little hypocritical, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I like what I like. I want a low-key nigga. You know, I want a low-key nigga that gets his little money and just stays in the house. That's it. That's what I like. That's what I like.
That joint.
And I don't care. Like, it's like until I find that.
That sound like you was asking for a wife. Like, you know how a nigga be like, I want a low-key girl.
So why I can't find that?
I want a low-key girl. She chill, get her little money, and stay in the house.
That's what I like.
She not out dancing, twerking.
That's what I like, That's what I like.
Put the Uno reverse on him, like.
If they want that, why I can't find that?
I hear you. It just normally be reversed, so that sounds crazy. So it's like, you willing to be the one in the light doing your thing, but you want a nigga who chill, laid back, and chilling.
Yes.
And then that mean he gotta be okay with you in the light.
Yeah.
Niggas on your body.
Yeah, but I...
Super hard. Like, not even regular. Like, it's already he gotta deal with the regular niggas. Then he gotta deal with the extra niggas. He gotta deal with these niggas.
It's not easy to date me. It's not easy to... I'm not gonna sit here... Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's easy to date me.
8 boogies with the hoodies and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing about me. I'm not really like...
You're not into them niggas.
I'm not. I don't like rappers.
Gotta trust that, yeah.
I don't like rappers. That's just not my thing. Like, it's not my thing. So I feel like it could work if I find the right person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
He got to be a smooth ass nigga. He gonna have to be...
Yeah.
rich on the low. Like, I don't even know. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a confident dude. Right? But it's still like... Yeah, I like mine low-key and chill.
All right, so we both like the same things. Why I can't like that?
That's why I said, see, it's normal for a man to like a low-key
But why can't a girl like a low-key guy?
Because you not low-key.
So?
So it changes the dynamic super crazy. It's like...
You be surprised. It could work.
Go ahead, go to sleep. I'm gonna be on late. Don't worry about me.
No,
like, you gonna hit him with that joint.
I just feel like it depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, maybe the guy could be around. You know what I'm saying?
And he'd be okay with it.
Yeah, like that could happen.
Could you fuck with like your manager type shit? Like somebody who does the business with you, but he's not a rapper. He's in the game.
I could fuck with that.
But not main screen.
Exactly. Like, I could fuck with the people that's behind the scene, but
understands
the business. I feel like that's the type of guy for me, honestly.
Tight.
Like, it could be somebody that's behind the scenes, but still in the music industry and still understands.
So what type of characteristics, you know, do you feel like are the main ones that's needed in a spouse?
As a woman or as a guy?
For you.
Like what I would like
What
in a
you would
spouse?
like? What kind of
I
man
just
you
feel like it just has to be somebody that's understanding. I feel like it has to be somebody that's open-minded. Somebody that's open-minded, understanding. I feel like it should be somebody. I do feel like it should still be somebody in the business. I ain't gonna lie. Like it can't be a regular guy. A regular guy wouldn't understand my lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not putting nothing against a 9-to-5, but my lifestyle is very expensive. I'm an artist at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Being an artist, I don't care what nobody tells you and people try to tell you, oh, you can go viral. You still need money behind you. So it definitely had to be somebody that understand, like, you still got to put some type of money behind your girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like that's the main thing. So you have to be trustworthy. You have to be understandable. And you got to understand the business.
On your way, like, making it, though, or to even get where you at right now, did you have issues with dudes, like, not believing in your vision?
I feel like everybody always believes in the vision, but I feel like they don't understand the work that you got to put behind it. I think that was always the problem. Like, y'all don't understand, like, you really got to put in work. You got to be outside. You have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's work that you got to put, it's a certain grind behind it. And if you don't understand it, we're going to always have problems.
Yeah. Because it's like, like you said, they'll believe in it or they know you can do it. But then when you start doing the things that you need to do to do
it.
I don't even know if they understand it, but then it's just like the way they feel trumps what you got to do. Because they like, damn, I'm trying to chill. I want to see.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I got to work. Like, I gotta work. And I feel like it's like a double standard. Like, when guys go outside and they do, you know, they trapping or whatever, it's like, us as women, we supposed to understand it. You know, we understand it. We're like, all right, we're home. We're doing whatever we gotta do at home. You come home when you come home. But when it's the role reversed, they don't understand it because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
So that's really where the, you know.
Disconnect coming
Exactly. That's why
I told you. That's a little hard. Yeah, that's going to be a little hard. It's
hard, but it's not impossible.
It ain't. I think your best thing is definitely a nigga in the game. Like somebody who...
Yeah, it got to be somebody in the game because they just will understand what you're going through.
And then most of the time, I think one thing too, I think the thing that fucks up with couples is when your person has nothing to do. So like,
you gotta be goal oriented too. Like, you have to have something going on.
If you're not working on nothing, or like, let's say I'm always going out, I gotta go do a show, I gotta go do this, and you not coming, and you don't have nowhere to be, like you in the crib, that's where the real
disconnect happens. I feel like you have to be very involved in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If you're not involved in what I'm doing, I feel like it won't work.
Yeah.
I have to be involved in what you're doing, and you have to be involved in what I'm doing.
Right.
That's it.
You know, it's crazy. So, you know, it's 2025. The year just started.
Yep.
What you got coming up? What's your plan?
So, I have Say Stop dropping. You know, Say Stop is a sample. Mm-hmm. So, I'm going through the, you know, like little stuff going on, but it's dropping. Everybody loves the song. Everywhere I perform it, everybody vibes to it. So, I'm very excited for it because I feel like this is going to be a big, big record for me.
Gonna go up.
Yeah, like everywhere I perform it, everywhere it's like I get great engagement.
Are you feeling like this the game changer?
Yes. And I've been working with people in the industry. Like deep in the industry, and they heard the song and they feel like this is it. So
like when it come to like the labels type
yes. And I'm not signed or anything like that. Yeah. But I had a lot of people, you know, reach out, whatever, and they feel like this is one of those ones. So I'm excited.
Do you want to be independent or you want to do?
I would rather always stay independent. You know what I'm saying? Because independent, you get the bag. You know what I'm saying? But if the right situation comes, then
that wasn't always the thing though. Like when you just said,
it wasn't the thing. But I feel like now we're in a situation where it's like, if the situation is right, if you got the right plugs and stuff like that, then you good.
If you know how to make the right plays, you can make it work.
I just feel like like in my position, I just feel like I'm an artist that I can't just give in to anything. Because I put in too much money into my, you know, my brand. It's just one of those situations like, you got to come correct.
Yeah. Gotta really understand what we doing over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you dropping that.
It's called Say Stop. It's a sample by Silk. It's called Freak Me. You know that song?
Freak Me? Ooh,
I want to get freaky with you.
I hear it in my head.
Yeah.
Ew. That sounds nasty.
It's real nasty.
Nah, that sounds like a good
Yeah.
job. Do you feel like your records where you on some nasty shit go better than other ones?
That's the thing. So I feel like I'm going through like a little change. So before I feel like I had more like of a male like fan base because I used to like rap a little bit more hardcore, but now I'm like more in my soft girl ever side. So
you getting into it?
Yeah, like it's like I'm going to more like my feminine stage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Talking to them a little different.
And I feel like it's needed in the industry.
Right.
I feel like right now, every time the girls are just talking about fuck these niggas, blah, blah. But this record is more like, okay, this is for men and women. Like, this is something that we actually both go through. We both fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, we both like the feeling, so. It's
we
that
like
type
the feeling.
Yeah. It's like, what's up? Let's go crazy.
Let's go crazy. No, that's a good job. So are you putting together like a project right now, or are you just working on singles?
No, I have a single, that single that's coming out.
Right.
But the main objective is an EP that I'm dropping.
EP? Mm-hmm. You got a name for it already?
Yeah, Still a G.
Still a G.
Yeah, the name comes before like, you know, I used to be more on my aggressive shit, but it's like I'm still a G, but I'm still on my sexy shit. Yeah. Exactly.
Part of the whole transition.
Yeah.
I feel you. I fuck with that. I like that. All right. And have you got the chance to like work with any, like, you know, known names in the industry just yet? You know
what's crazy? I'm very big on like, when I make it, I fake want to make it on my own. I don't know if that's weird. Is that weird?
Like you don't want to. It ain't weird because I literally was like today just had this thought. Like I was thinking the same thing. Like it's this thing where we always talk about in Philly how niggas that's on don't be showing no love.
I don't want it to be like that though.
What, you don't want it to be where people don't show love?
I don't want it to be where it's like, no, it's not about showing love. I don't want it to be like where you feel like I made it because I had to link with such and such
And that's
person.
what I'm saying. And I was like, maybe they doing me a favor by not giving me that boost, because in the end it'll be like, damn, did you only do this because you got that boost from that person? So in the end, when you make it and you didn't have nobody,
just feels better.
It's like, yeah, I really made this shit off the muscle.
It feels better. But if it does happen in that situation, I will of course appreciate it. But I just feel like it will feel better. Yeah. If I did it on my own, I just feel like I stand strong on my own. To be honest, I feel like my songs is good enough where I could pop. You know what I'm saying?
Straight on all your work.
Yeah, I feel like if I got the right bag and I got the right people behind me, I feel like my songs,
So you're not even looking for people to work with?
I'm not looking for features. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not looking for features. I'm looking for remixes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the song does good, then I'll probably put somebody on it.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not baiting on that.
Got you. Yeah. You're not looking for that to be the reason why your shit go crazy.
I'm not dependent on that.
It's so crazy to say that. I really was thinking that. I was like, yo. Because I was watching something. I think I was watching like our old shows and we was talking like, you know, people got to show love. But it was like, nah, fuck it. If they don't show love and you do it, it's really going to feel different because it's going to be like,
honestly, I built my name up off my own. I never needed no cosigns, none of that. So, I don't know. I just feel like it feels better.
Nah, that's crazy.
But if you get it, fuck it. That's even a bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that's a fact. No, I definitely get it. And anything else that you want to, you know, give to the people?
Yes, just make sure y'all follow me at Steph G on Instagram, TikTok, all that.
There you go, man.
Twitter, all that. We outside.
Listen, man. Steph G in the building. Make sure y'all go get that Say Stop.
Yeah, it's dropping soon.
Get freaky. You know what I mean?
It's going to make the
New York style, B. Keep your Timbs on, son. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what? Brooklyn.
Nah, hey. It's your boy Smooth, though, man. We got Steph G, man. Cooking up 2 and 5, and we out of here. Let's go.